Hey, welcome to MTG Collector's Corner. Today we're going to travel back in time 11 years ago to when this product was released. If you've seen some of my Digging for Treasures videos, you already know what's inside this box. This box is full of Planeswalkers from San Diego Comic-Con. It's one of my favorite Magic products, and I can't wait to show it to you. Okay, here we have the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive Planeswalker set. This one is from 2013. This comes in a really awesome package. It was available only at Comic-Con. Also, you were able to order very few online. I was lucky enough to get my hands on a couple of these through online ordering. It's definitely one of my favorite products that I own. So we're actually going to open it up today. It comes in this awesome black box with the Mythic Orange foil Planeswalker symbol here, Mythic Orange foil, Magic the Gathering logo right there. Really cool packaging on this one. So that slides off, and then we open it up here, and we've got all the Planeswalkers that were from M14. So we're actually going to open this up, and I'm going to show you a close-up of the cards. But we do have all 5 Planeswalkers here. We've got Ajani, Jace, Liliana, Chandra, and Garruk here. So let's go ahead and open up Ajani. We'll get a close-up on this card. So these Planeswalkers are actually black on black, or black on gray. So since this is the white Planeswalker, the white mana symbols are colored in like a white foil. And then the sun or the moon around Ajani is also in a like yellowish white foil. Everything else is a black on darker black, and I think this art style is really awesome. All the art is done by Steve Prescott, and these are really just some of my favorite Planeswalker cards. The black on black with the colored foil looks really awesome. So then behind the Ajani card, we have the says Ajani Goldmane, one blade is only as sharp as one's conviction. So we've got a little flavor text or quote from Ajani on this. So that's Ajani, the white Planeswalker from this set. Then we've got Jace, Memory Adept. So he is also black on black, just like the others, and you can kind of see here that blue foil on the runes from around his hand, and then you can kind of see the blue foil there on the mana symbols. So Jace, Memory Adept, like I said, these are all Magic 14, so M14 cards. They do have the just regular Magic the Gathering backs. These were, like I said, these were an exclusive to San Diego Comic-Con, or you could order them. I believe it was $69 or $89 for a set. And these sets retail now for just about $1,000. So they're very hard to come by. Like I said, I was lucky enough to get 2 of them, so figured I'd open this one up for you guys. So we've got Jace Beleren here. Quote, "It's good to learn from your failures, but I prefer to learn from the failures of others." So that's his quote. So let's check out Liliana. This is Liliana of the Dark Realms. She's the black Planeswalker, so she's really just black on black on black. The foiling, I don't know if you can really see it. The foiling is kind of purple on these runes on her face and arms. Trying to get the light here for you. I think you can see that there, the purple. The mana symbols are still black, so she's really black on black on black with the little purple foiling. It looks really cool. These are so cool looking. Again, Steve Prescott is the artist. Regular Magic card back. Hers says, Liliana Vess, when you find yourself teetering on the edge of oblivion, mine will be the hands taking pleasure in giving you the final push. So that's her quote. So here she is, Liliana of the Dark Realms. Moving on to the red Planeswalker, Chandra. This is Chandra Pyromancer from M14. So you can see the red foiling in her flames, and then the red foiling on the mana symbols. Just awesome looking cards. Definitely my favorite. I really need to find a good way to display these cards. They're my absolute favorites. So, Chandra Pyromancer from M14. Again, magic back. The colored foiling just really makes these cards too. I really can't get enough of these cards. So here's Chandra's quote. Chandra Nalar, spontaneous combustion is a myth. If you burst into flame, someone wanted you to. So I like how the backgrounds of these cards are also the color of the Planeswalker too. So like the Chandra is red, and then the Jace you can kind of see is blue, and then the whitish silver for a Johnny over here. And last but not least, we've got Garrick. Garrick, Caller of the Beast. You can see the green foiling here in his weapon, and then the green foiling in the mana symbols. His eyes kind of have a green foiling too. That's pretty cool. So that's Garrick. Garrick, Caller of Beast. Trying to get as much light on these cards without giving too much of a glare, because they're kind of hard to see. This black on black doesn't film well. So there's Garrick, Caller of Beast. So we've got Garrick, Wild Speaker here. The Predator knows the true way of the world. Life is conflict. Only the strong survive. That's his little quote. So that's Garrick, Caller of Beast. So like I said, this is the 2013 version of the San Diego Comic-Con sets. They did these from 2013 all the way up to, I believe, 2019 was the last set. This one was the very first one, and it just came with these 5 cards. There wasn't any other things that came with it. Some of the other ones came with like a Nerf axe was one of them. There was one that came with a poster. If you've seen some of my other videos, I do have the poster hanging up in my magic room here. It's Nicol Bolas. So those planeswalkers were probably from the like Amonkhet block. So each year they did a different set of planeswalkers. This black on black style they did for a couple years, and then they moved on to some different styles. They did the stained glass planeswalkers one year, and they did a set that was Liliana, and all the other planeswalkers were zombies. Jace was eating his own brain. I have the playmat for that one. I don't have the set of cards, though. One of the last sets they had was Nicol Bolas, and then it had the other planeswalkers in a kind of Egyptian god style. I do have that set, and I plan on opening it up for you guys here in a future video. So hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out. So this is the 2013 San Diego Comic-Con Planeswalker set. Black on black. They do have the colored foiling on them. And it is definitely, I've said it in every video I've made about this set. One of my favorite box sets of all time. So those are your cards. Johnny, Jace, Liliana, Chandra, and Garrick. So just a little history lesson about one of my favorite box sets of all time, the San Diego Comic-Con set from 2013. As always, don't forget to like, shower, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.